YouTube. Today we're doing a game about ADHD, which I may have. I'm gonna get a medical diagnosis sometime in January, probably. But I wanted to tackle this. This was done by a dev for a game we played previously that I really liked. And I wanted to check out this game because it was like another game that they were making. And I wanted to see what they had, so you know, let's see them put their entire foot into this soup, so to speak. Why can't I begin the story? What? You gonna let me? Oh, it is a keyboard press, not a mouse press. Thursday. It's due tomorrow. Let me finish it. Please. I just want to be done with it. If you get it done now, you can relax tomorrow. Then just do it. You're being lazy. Get off your phone and finish it. It's not that simple, man. Like, you gotta be in a certain headspace for it. I'm trying. Just give me more time. Nah, because if you had more time, you'd be doing the same crap. You'd work better when it's like closer to the deadline. I promise I'll get it done. I promise. You know, I don't really believe that Clara is going to get it done with more time. Friday, school's in session. Finished. Just in time. See, there you go. The only reason you got it done was because it was just now due. If you actually had more time, you would have just put it off for more time because your brain would have been like, all right, you have more time until it's due, so you actually can afford so and such amount of time of distraction. It's just homework anyway, so I shouldn't care about how good it is. Depending on the weight of the grade. He's got, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I did a lot of my homework in high school and middle school, like mostly high school, like day before, day of. I'm not gonna lie. He's probably, like, any classes I had in the morning time, I would basically just kind of like tank the hit and then just focus on getting the homework done for the classes, like either in the afternoon or just like post lunch. And I know it's probably smarter to just do the homework when you're home. But you know how many distractions are at home? You know how hard it is to keep focused on your homework at home? You've got consoles, you've got friends, you've got family being in the way, you got TV, you've got to be honest, at least for me, you got outside can be distracting. You got like not gonna lie, actually it was just those 5, but those 5 alone is like a very good distraction from what you need to do. He's probably just gonna look at it for a couple of minutes and then hand it back to me without much thought at all. Depending on the subject, it's actually really true. It's fine. I'm fine. That's all for today. Take out last night's homework. All is good. All is calm. Due to the school requiring unexpected repairs, I will be setting next week's homework to be done over the long weekend. No. No, please no. You will be in Paris for this assignment. Oh, the dreaded being paired up with someone. Okay, wait. But if you're paired up with your friend, it's all good. I mean, it's all good in the sense that neither of you are going to get the work done, but it's going to be a chill experience. I had this week all planned out. Why would you add in something new into my schedule, even though you said already that there wouldn't be any homework? I already know what's going to happen. I'm sure it'll be okay. Clara, you'll be paired with Milo. Milo, I think that'll be okay. He doesn't talk much, but he generally gets work done on time. I will say, I mean, I'm not someone who's like medically diagnosed with ADHD. I just have a lot of the symptoms of it, so I can't really say I am someone with ADHD. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say, as someone with a lot of the repeating symptoms, I don't feel the whole like pre-planned schedule thing as much. I do like to have a planned schedule in terms of like events and getting stuff done. But at least in school time, like homework was one of those things that's like it's always gonna be there. So I didn't really like, if homework popped out, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, we have homework? What the hell? Like, this doesn't fit into my schedule. I mean, it's like school, you know, like there's gonna be homework. I shouldn't be worrying anyway. I've got a whole week. Ideally, yes, you should not worry because you have a whole week. But 7 days remain, the ride back home. What's going on? I hear someone phone buzzing. Notification from Lucy. Hey, just checking. You still remember tomorrow? Is it in my calendar? Because odds are I did not. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. Okay, good. Clara remembered. Sorry, just wanted to be sure. You're off until Wednesday, right? Oh, it's a long weekend. Because of the repairs in the school? Yep. I need the entire time right now. I need the extra time right now, so I'm happy about it. How come? You didn't get more homework, did you? I did. She's so excited about going to the mall for weeks. It's not like I've got only a day to do it. Yeah, true. I just don't know if I can let her down again. I mean, like, you have a long weekend. Unless you have other things planned, you should be able to just still go to the mall. Cause what are you gonna go to the mall every freaking day? At most, the mall is probably gonna take up all of one day. If this is Friday, assuming you have Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday and Tuesday free, returning on Wednesday, I believe is what they said, you'll be alright. That's 4 days. And we've been dating for over a year anyway, so there's no reason she wouldn't understand. Then, yeah, if that's your partner, then it's another reason why you should just chill, I hope. Tell Lucy about the assignment? Yes and no. I mean, I tell her about the assignment, but why can't we still go? I'll just tell her the truth. Yeah, don't lie to your partner, but like, why does it matter? Just still go. Yes, I did. Big assignment due next Friday. Well, that's fine then. Instead of the mall, we can go to my place. She's just doing it for my sake. I mean, even if she is, what's the problem with that? At least she seems happy. Yeah, just make it up for... Like, if you actually feel bad really about the mall thing, just make it up to her. Like, the mall's not gonna be open only for that weekend. You can take her to the mall. She's been wanting to go to a mall for like a long time. And it sucks you have to push it one more week, but just get it done. I'm glad. Welcome home. I made dinner, so come sit down. Did you have a good day at school? Yeah, I guess. Nothing special really happened, but it was fine. As long as nothing bad happened, I suppose that's all right. I suppose that's all that matters. Oh, and before I forget to say, I was washing clothes today, and since you had so much, I did it for you. I've left a basket in your room for you to fold and put away. Oh, I appreciate that. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. So that whole like I guess nothing bad happened thing, I feel that because as an adult especially, how do you talk about your day if it's like a day of like if it's like the same kind of day as like a day you've always been happening? Because I struggle with that. Like when people ask me about like, oh, how was work or how was your day, I'll just be like, you know, I'm alive. Like nothing substantial happened. So I don't know how to talk about my day. I don't know how people can just like talk about their day and start recounting like everything that happened, because like if I do that in the middle of me talking about everything that happened, I'm going to start thinking like how is any of this relevant? And then like I'm gonna be so distracted over that thought that I'm gonna literally stop talking in real life, and I'll just get into like an cycle, because like my brain's not being used to formulate what's happening. Instead it's just gonna be like, why am I doing this? I guess like some people have days that are actually interesting to talk about, but yeah, can't fucking relate, man. I really cannot relate. If I genuinely feel like nothing actually substantial happened, that's all I can say is just like, no, genuinely, like nothing substantial happened, nothing bad happened, so I guess it'll be alright. Oh, thanks. So do you have any plans for the weekend? You know you've pretty much got a week off, so you better not be planning to be in your room the whole time. I will be in my partner's room. I'm planning to meet up with Lucy tomorrow at her house. Oh, that's nice. How's she's been doing anyway? I haven't heard you mention her in the past couple of weeks, so I was getting a bit worried. She was just doing some studying for an exam, so we haven't had as much time to talk and hang out. But she's been fine. Well, I'm glad she's okay. If you're heading out tomorrow, I'm guessing you didn't get any homework for the weekend? No, I did. Should I tell her? Tell your mother about the assignment? Yeah, I don't see why not. That's why I'm going to her place tomorrow. She's going to help me get it done so I can enjoy the rest of my time off. Okay then. I was going to ask if you could help me tomorrow, but your homework should come first. Appreciate it. Thanks for the dinner. Time to get something done. What am I getting done? I guess I gotta fold the laundry, right? If I get it done tonight, then I can still go to the mall tomorrow with Lucy. Wait, but it's a group assignment. What are you gonna... I guess you're gonna get your contribution done, but without the other person's input at all? Really? Even if she's fine with staying at her place, I know how excited she was for that trip, and being the reason we can't go hurts. Besides, it's not even that much since Milo will be doing half of the report anyway. Also got to fold all the clothes as well. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but it's just something else I've got to do now. Whatever, I'll worry about that later. The assignment has to come first. I've just got to sit down, concentrate, and get it done. Got the whole rest of the day to do this. Just relax and concentrate. Concentrate. Keep the dot inside the circle. Oh? Use the arrow keys or WASD. Concentrate. Okay. I'm keeping... Oh. Yep. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Where's my dot? Where is my dot even? Oh my god. Oh my good god. What is happening? What is happening? Where am I? Bro. Yo, actually, no, the circle's getting smaller. Oh my god. Bro. Bro. I'm cooked. Oh my god. My thing can't even fit in the circle anymore. Why? Why? I just had to get it done tonight. It was easy. What happened? You opened Reddit. You opened Instagram. You started doom scrolling. What was it? TikTok. You went to YouTube and saw on the homepage a video that caught your eye. YouTube Shorts. Maybe you played a video essay that you were like, oh, I'll put this in the background. It'll help. And then it became something you focused on. Okay, calm down. Even if I didn't finish it, I've still got time. There's no reason to worry about the deadline yet. Well, how much work did you get done? Because like the more, whatever you get done today is less stuff you have to do tomorrow. Phone buzzing. Huh? A message from Milo? Maybe he's just letting me know something about the homework. Hi, I'm so sorry I didn't say this in class, but I can't do my part as my mother is in the hospital overseas and I won't be back until Thursday. Could you do my part? do it? No. But it's my only option is no? Oh, that's insane. I think I would just say yes. You know what I would do? I would say yes, but not do his part today or tomorrow. Like, I would just focus today and tomorrow for my own part. And then, like, maybe Sunday or Monday, do his part. Will you do it? No. Yeah, I can do it. No problem. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I don't want to say yes, but, like, you know, kind of arm around our back here. Did you actually do anything? I don't know. What did you get done? You could have easily finished it. You have even more. Now you have even more to do. You could have said no. This is your fault. I mean, yeah, you could have said no, but then, like, what then, right? Like, it doesn't seem like they'd be able to do their part. Okay, so this is all assuming they're telling the truth, right? It doesn't seem like they'd be able to do their part anyway. Like, maybe if they do it all Thursday when they arrive home. Or maybe, like, they can kind of chip at it when they're in the hospital, but, like, I don't know if they have the means to. But, like, could they, if I do my part and then choose not to do their part, we're going to get graded as a group and we're going to get a lower grade because it's not complete. So it's like, do we nerf ourselves just so we can, like, have our time? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, there's a chance that, like, you do your part, they don't do theirs, and then, like, the professor or teacher decides to only grade you for your contribution, and so you get to have the best of both worlds where you don't do their part, you only get graded for yours, and you get your, like, good grade, and then they tell the teacher what happened, and so, like, they get pardoned, I guess. But, like, that's such a, like, a specific scenario. You couldn't have guessed at what happened. Saturday. 6 days remain. I should get ready. I don't want to keep Lucy waiting. I wonder if she's actually is okay with just going to her house. This stupid assignment ruined our weekend. I know it's only stopping us going to the mall for another week, but no matter what I do, I still feel bad about it. I mean, just talk to her then. Guess it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Even if I somehow got it all done last night, I'd have to now do all of Milo's part too. You could have just done that, like, a different day though. Still got time anyway. Oh wait, did she say what time she was going to pick me up or not? Don't think so. But I should just check quickly to be safe. 1? That's in 15 minutes. Oh, you didn't check before. I don't even remember her saying a time. Crap. And I forgot to put away the clothes. You can just do that when you're back. Okay. I can worry about those when I get back. Yeah, exactly. You like the clothes being put away is like a that's like such a. The only one who gets affected by that is yourself. Like, unless your mom is, like, gonna crap on you for having the clothes in the thing for long, it's not gonna matter. Like, you can take care of that later. Just gotta grab my stuff and go. She won't care if I'm not washed, and I'm sure no one else will see me. As long as you don't stink. You are going out like that? Don't think about it. Yeah, I mean, like, how disheveled do you look? At least wash your face so, like, you don't have, like, eye crust or anything. Did you just get out of bed? Did your breath stink? Brush your teeth. A pleasant drive. Hey, there you are. I tried texting to see if you were still coming, but you weren't answering. Thought you were gonna make me knock on the door, which, I love your mom, I guess, but still kind of scary. Yeah, sorry, I forgot the time, and then I was rushing out the door. My mom isn't home because it's Steven's party today, so she's setting it up. Alright, he got that big promotion, yeah? Well, I'm happy for him, but I wish your mom didn't play favorites so much. She doesn't play favorites. Yeah, she does. Pretty sure she could win an award for it if they did those. You think they would do that? Awards for bad parenting? Then again, who would ever accept an award like that? Well, the ones who would win the award for neglect would never show up. True. Yeah, let's not bring my dad into this. Not that he'd ever hear it anyway. So anyway, you want to get going? You got all your books and stuff? Yeah, I'm set to go. I at least managed to remember to pack the stuff last night so I could just grab it all. Did you double check? Look at you being all organized. Alrighty, let's get in and going. There's this awesome burrito place and it's been ages since I've had them. Alright, we're riding in the car. There's an awkward silence. So what is actually the homework you gotta do? I just realized, is it Lucy driving? So these kids they're actually older than I thought. If she's driving, I thought that was her mom driving, but then she said at least she was picking me up. I still assumed that it was like the mom of Lucy picking her up with Lucy in the car. Okay, so these are like older than I thought. They're at least old enough to drive. Just a book report where we have 10 sections we have to address. Each part has to be around 2 pages, and I don't even really know what to do for most of it. 20 pages of work in a week? Man, I swear every teacher somehow forgets that we have other classes we've got stuff to do for. Yo, I swear to God, I think it's a curriculum thing for some of these teachers. Like, I think each individual curriculum is decided without ever consulting the other ones. It's supposed to be a group project, but what? This guy, Milo, he's in my class and I don't know him very well or anything, but I was paired with him. He's quiet in class, so he didn't tell me until last night that he's going to be out of the country with his sick mother until Thursday. And now I've got to do it all of his parts too because I just couldn't say no. Damn, that sucks. Like, really, that's a shitty situation to be put in. Okay, well, even if you can't get it all finished, it won't be the end of the world. As long as a good amount of it is done, then it'll be fine. I'd feel terrible failing us both. I mean... technically, you wouldn't be failing them, like, you'd only be failing yourself. But because you agreed, it's like now you're kind of failing them both because you like said that you could do it. It's such a rough scenario to be in. If your mom ever actually listened and didn't pretend that nothing was wrong, then maybe you could get some help for whatever is going on. Oh, I've been there. Sorry, I shouldn't bring it up. Just angry for you. What book you doing the report for? Oh well, that's one of the only good parts about this. Our pair got The Lost and Ground, which is a detective book. If I have to do this, at least it's not one of those typical books for English class. There you go. Yeah, we can get this done. No problem. Then next week, we can both go to the mall and actually enjoy ourselves. And if your teacher tries to give you more, I'll have some choice words to say to him. Yeah. Thank you for being here. It means a lot. Go to the mall and actually enjoy ourselves. Actually enjoy ourselves. So she's not enjoying herself now. Man, that's not entirely what she meant though. You know what I mean? She wants to go to the mall. I mean, yeah, no shit, but it's not like she's fucking hating you for not going to the mall. Like, she would, like, if she had a preference, like, if she had the choice, she would have chosen to go to the mall. Which is like, you know, no shit. But she doesn't have the choice. But it's not like the end of the world that she doesn't have the choice. It's just kind of like unfortunate. And you stopped that from happening. Oh man, don't put it upon yourself like that. Hey, we're here. Because it's unfair to her. It's unfair to your partner for you to burden it and put it upon yourself. Because she agreed. Like, you know what? She's the one who suggested it. And she agreed, which means that, like, she wants to help you. And like if you basically kind of like take that away from her, it's just kind of, you know, it's a little ass to do. Oh, what? You sort of spaced out for a bit. Just saying that we're here. Oh, right, thanks. We're just thinking about something. Study session. Alright. Do we have to keep the fucking dot in the circle? Alrighty, let's see the book. The Lost in the Ground by Robert Gears. Unmarked graves started appearing in places where people had previously gone missing. Dean Powell picks up the case when his own father becomes one of the victims. Oh, you're reading it to me? Well, at least it doesn't sound boring. Honestly, I'd probably like reading it if it wasn't for the assignment. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that wholeheartedly. Sometimes I put off games even that I want to play because I know I have to do it for a video. It's weird. It's like the idea of needing to like set up the VTube software and then OBS and stuff, which is like not even that much work, but just the idea of doing it makes it so that I put off certain games. It sucks, but you know, I actually don't know what to say to that. I get through it. It's not that bad. It's such like a first world problem. Yeah, I can't say it's something I choose, but I know that the kind of stuff you like to read. Just wish it was Thread Ninja instead. That'd be so much easier. If it was, you can easily write 200 pages. Oh, easily. I feel like my notes on this series are already way longer than that. Well, when they start letting you choose your own materials to do reports on, you know it'll be the easiest thing in the world. Also, let me just see if I can... Where would it be? Ah, there we go. Found it online, so I have my own copy. So I'm going to read it out loud and you read along. Then afterwards I'll ask some questions and hopefully you remember the answers. Okay, just me personally, this method wouldn't really work. It's weird. I don't know, I feel like the fact that I have to listen to her also reading would make it distracting. Especially if we don't read at the same pace. But I mean, I'm guessing it's gonna work for Clara. Also, make sure to tell me if you need a pause because I know you ain't the strongest reader. Let's take a deep breath, trying to prepare myself. Okay, I'm ready. The air was thick with the scent of rain that had at last let up after hours of heavy downpour. Most had elected to stay indoors. Okay, I can press space to pause. I already missed a line. This is what I mean. Deaf many times in his career, refused to let nature interrupt his search for his father. Until recently, the two had been distant with each other. Just as he had begun to make amends for the mistakes of his past, he would find his father, the victim of a scheme that no one had yet solved. The case of the unmarked graves. 4 months prior to his father's disappearance, mysterious graves began to show up after people went missing. The police were quick to label it as some sort of twisted freak doing it for a sick sense of pleasure. The only piece of evidence that had stuck out to anyone was the victims' ages. All men aged 65 and up. Suspects were arrested. Evidence was presented. But the graves kept showing up. Before long, there wasn't any more leads to be found. With a city already so overrun with crime, the police decided it would be best to lower the amount of resources going towards the case. What? What? It's a serial killer, though. Okay, whatever. Dean was a man with dreams of a simple life, but his father never approved becoming a detective at the young age of 22. Are they fucking with the letters? I feel like they're fucking with the letters. He had gained 14 years of experience in the field and was respected by many, except those inside law enforcement. His father had old police buddies and hated the gray legality of what his son did. Most of all, he felt he had no one to pass his life's work onto when it would eventually be his time to go. The local newspaper was the family business, of which Dean saw as nothing more than gossip talk, spreading rumors and outright lies. Both father and son ultimately wanted to uncover the stories of the city, but their differing methods would place them on opposite ends of the law. Okay, I think that's enough to remember for now. Let's see if you got any of that. What was the name of the main character? It was Dean Powell. Yep, that's exactly right. Next question. What was the family business? It was the newspaper. Got it right. See, you got this. Let's do another. How long had Graves been showing up? I believe it was 5 months? Just one less month and you'd be right. It was 4 months. But that means you're not too far off. I think one more question for now will be okay. What was the age of the victims? 65 and up. Perfect, you got it right. I think we're good to move on to the next part of the book. We spent more time going through the book, and Lucy would occasionally ask more questions about it. I think I did well. Time to leave. Amazing job. If you keep that up for the rest of the week, then you'll have it done way ahead of time. I'm so proud of you. Thanks so much for today. I really needed that help. So, you know how you said if I keep this up for the rest of the week, I'll be done ahead of the time? Who's going to keep me accountable to keep it done for the rest of the week? That's the conundrum. Oh, that's okay. I'd always make it for you. There's plenty more weekends. I would always make time for you. There's plenty more weekends that we can go to the mall on, and I'd much rather you not stress about your work anyway. I love you so much. This is a good partner. We drove back happy, enjoying the time we had together. By the time I got home, it was sort of late. After watching videos for an hour, I decided to go to bed. Time to sleep. I really hope I'll have time to finish it. Maybe if I can do it all, I could just get most of it done. Even if it isn't fully finished, it'd still get me a passing grade. But what about Milo's part of the work? I'd tell Mr. Westbrook, but the way Milo worded it, he doesn't want anyone else to know about his mom. It's a private matter. I don't know. Yeah, I would leave it to Milo to talk to the teacher for that. I don't know what to do. Just concentrate on getting it done, and it won't be a problem. If I really don't end up having enough time, then I'll think about what I can do. Okay, so the problem with this is, if you just tell yourself just concentrate on getting it done, it's not going to get done. You need to make an action plan. You need to have like maybe a scheduled timer or something like that. So it's like, for this amount of time, I will get this done. And then for this amount of time, I'll give myself a break or like reward myself, or just like do something as like because you need to give yourself, like, your brain, like some kind of like award system for the amount of work you do. So you could do like this amount of time working, and then a shorter fraction of that time spent to like scrolling, and then once that time is up, back to work, and then a certain amount of time scrolling. So that way you're giving your brain like that rest, and also like that that good feeling for doing these kind of things, because that's what's gonna really help with getting this work done. At least it's what I do. It's what works for me. I don't use a timer. I have actually this app that I got off of Steam called Lo-Fi Spirit Sessions. I'll put a link to it in the description, actually. It's basically, it plays lo-fi music, but it also has like different things you can do, like a calendar and like a to-do list and event log. It's just like an app that helps you keep track of what you're doing. And they also turn it into like a game, kind of. And just for me, it just helps. It's like a nice already on the computer thing that I can use to keep track of what I'm doing and what I have done, just so it just helps me keep organized and stuff. But like, whatever works for you, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like when it comes to these things, it's like so hard to find out what works for you, because it's like you gotta find something that really tickles your brain the correct way. You can't just use like there is no cure-all thing for this, because what works for one person just might not tickle your brain and stuff. So play around with it, see what you can do. But I feel like if you just tell yourself to concentrate on it, it's like such a band-aid fix. It's like telling a depressed person to just feel better. Like it does nothing. At least we got a new episode of Thread Ninja to look forward to tomorrow. Couldn't you have done more today? Thinking about how much is left. How can you possibly finish it in time? There's other things that need to be done. I mean, if you just like, you got shit done, you know what I mean? You can't think about it as like a, couldn't you have done more? You got to think about it as like, what's already out of the way. Like, treat the task as like a boss health in like a really hard game. If you try to focus on like getting it all done at once, or like getting the boss down and like killing, like getting the health down, you won't be able to focus on, this is such a bad analogy, but like certain boss fights in video games, to me anyway, it's easier to get through the boss fight if I focus on just the immediate task of what I'm doing, with the understanding that if I just successfully do whatever tasks I need to do in the moment, I will successfully chip the boss down, and it will eventually die. Like, without me needing to focus on the boss health, without me needing to focus on like the things that I'm like the damage I'm doing to the boss, if I just focus on what I'm doing, the boss will die. And that to me helps keep my brain focused for boss fights. And I feel like when it comes to tasks, it should be the same thing, where it's like, if you focus so much on how much needs to be done or how much is left to be done, it's going to really make it harder for you to do the task. So if you just focus on what you need to immediately do, like if you break up your tasks and you just focus on what you need to immediately get done without thinking about the bigger picture, it's going to eventually get done. You know? Do the assessment. Do the assignment. Forget about the assignment. Compromise on the assignment. Make up your mind. I made up my mind. It's on doing the assignment. 5 days remain. End of the demo. You've got the study session ending. Try telling a lie to see a different path. Wish us a full game on Steam. From what I see so far with this game, it's kind of fun. I actually like this. I feel like it's one of those... it's a really good talking point when it comes to like dealing with ADHD and what it can feel like. Because there's certain things in this game, like in terms of like how the main character feels, that I totally agree with, and like I've definitely dealt with. And there's like some things where I don't. Like I feel like her versions of reacting to things and how she feels. Skip to the first choice. Yes. Tell Lucy about the assignment. No. Just real quick before we start. My brain, I had a thought. It went away because I had to click on the... Speaking of ADHD, yeah, I feel like, I mean, everyone has like a different flavor of it, right? Like no one has like the exact same symptoms and stuff and the way it interacts with their brain. But yeah, I like this. I like the commentary that this game is trying to make and in the discussion it creates. So this is the not telling Lucy about the assignment ending. No. Okay, had me worried. Would have hated to not go to the mall, not going to the mall again. And I've got a surprise for you. Can't wait to see it. I'm only lying for her sake. At least she seems happy. I'm glad. To be honest, even if Lucy really wanted to go to the mall and she would have been disappointed from not getting to go to the mall, I feel like if she finds out you had an assignment that was really important and you weren't able to get it done because you went with her to the mall, she would get really mad. Like she would be just as mad about the fact that you didn't tell her, and that like she now feels responsible for like you having a bad grade on something because she wanted to go to a mall. You know what I mean? Like, she's gonna feel like she directly caused a bad grade on your part. And this is just us speaking from hindsight because we know that she would have helped us with the assignment and stuff. But I don't know. I just don't. I like to give my partners all the information and let them decide for themselves what they want to do. If you ask me, like, probably 10 years ago when I was back in high school, oh my good lord. Sorry, that just hurt to say. I'm old. I'm getting older. I was in high school fucking over 10 years ago. Oh Lord Christ. If you asked me 10 years ago when I was like back in high school, I probably would have had a similar answer to Clara, but now as an adult where I've had more time to, figure myself out in my brain, I think it would be better to just tell everything to my partner and then let them figure it out how they feel about it. I made dinner, so come sit down. Did you have a good day at school? Yeah, I guess. Nothing special really happened, but it was fine. As long as something bad happened, yeah. Oh, and before I say anything, wash clothes. Thank you very much. Thanks. So you have plans for the weekend? I'm planning to meet up with Lucy. That sounds nice. How's she been doing? Yep. She's studying. Okay, glad she's okay. If you're getting out tomorrow, I'm guessing you for the weekend. Should I tell her? Tell mother about the assignment. Let's just do all straight no for now. No, I don't have anything. That's great. Listen, I know you've got plans tomorrow, but I really do need your help tomorrow with your brother's party. I just can't do it all by myself. No, but I already had plans. What am I going to tell Lucy then? No, I have plans. Let's just say right now, no, I have plans. If I tell her now, she'll think I'm lying anyway. Thanks for dinner. You didn't give an answer? No, I already have plans. Time to get something done. Great, now I'm not going to have any time tomorrow to do the homework, and I can't meet up with Lucy at all. This sucks. I know she's your mom, but you gotta, you already told her you had plans. So it's not like you're coming out of nowhere with the plans. I don't know. I'll try to get it done anyway, so maybe we can meet up sometime on my day off. Besides, it's not even that much since Milo will be doing half the report anyway. Also got to fold these clothes. Yep. I just want this out and grateful. Yep, we know this. Okay, so this is all stuff we've done. We gotta do the concentrate game again. Alright. Let's see if we can keep ourselves more concentrated this time around. At least it is doing like the DVD thing where it's like actually bouncing around. Oh my god. Yeah, no, we're not concentrating. Oh, I didn't even realize that the dot itself is also jittering and in like an L shape. Yeah, where did my cursor go straight up this time? They make it so that your cursor can disappear. Wait, actually, where's my cursor? My cursor was never that gone. Why? I just had to get it done. Yep. Okay, calm down and finish it. There's no reason to worry. Phone buzzing. Yep. So, we did all this. Yeah, I can do it, no problem. Time to sleep. Did you actually do anything? You could have easily finished it. Now you have more to do. You could have said no. This is your fault. You could have said no to your mom for sure. 6 days remain. Did I text Lucy to tell her I couldn't go yesterday? Okay, yeah, I did. I don't even remember doing that at all. I must have been so annoyed by my mom suddenly throwing help out with that party on me. Dude, to be honest, I actually had a moment just yesterday where I had a party on Saturday, and previously my friend asked me to help them build 2 computers, and I agreed to it, and I set the plans for Sunday. And on Saturday, I had a party, and that same friend approached me and was just like, "Oh, are you gonna be busy tomorrow?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be busy tomorrow." to the friend that I literally made the plans with. And it's because in my brain I remembered that something was blotting out that time slot Sunday, but I didn't remember that it was that friend. I thought it was like some other friend. So like literally I was just like, oh yeah, I'm busy. And so he had to change his plans. And I didn't even realize until the day of that I was just like, oh wait, I told you I was busy that day, but the thing that I was busy with was going to be you. I completely, like, my brain did not recall that part of the information. So yeah, I kind of understand the whole like forgetting to say things to people. Clara, are you up yet? I just woke up, yeah. Oh, come on, get out of bed. I already told you I need your help today. And your brother invited more people, so we have to get going soon. Wish I could have invited Lucy. It's his party, not yours. When you get a big promotion at work, then you can invite Lucy, okay? Jesus Christ, lady. I know mom is stressed, and so that's why she's talking like this. But, why the bitterness, man? Like, you're already taking up your daughter's time. And, you know, she had plans. And she already was going to do something. And you're out here. Well, actually, I'm assuming pronouns and gender. But your child already had plans. You assume that they weren't doing something, even though they told you that they were already doing something. And they had to give up those plans for you. Albeit, they could have said no, but they didn't. But that's even more reason why you should be thankful, because they could have said no. Also, when we get back tonight, please put away the clothes that I went out of my way to wash for you. Don't do that. Don't do that either. Okay? Don't do that. Because, like, I know you're trying to instill discipline, but don't word it like that I went out of my way to wash for you. Yeah, but that was a you decision. You know what I mean? Like, I know it was a kindness and all, but don't invite a kindness to someone and then basically use that to cash in later. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do something for someone on your own volition and then later on being like, oh, but I did this for you. Like, they didn't ask for it. You literally elected to do it. So you revoked the rights to bring it up as like a thing. I don't get why she can't come. It's not like Steven would care if I brought one person, especially when it's my girlfriend. I don't know. It was more of a mom decision than a Steven decision, so just take that as you will. Maybe I could just ask him myself. No, if I did that, mom would probably be more annoyed. Yeah, that's what I mean. If your mom got annoyed that you asked him if you could bring someone over, and like if you explained the whole scenario to your brother, and he was like, yeah, she'll bring him over, but then your mom got annoyed by that, your mom has got an issue. Your mom's got an issue. You know what I mean? Like, not comfy. Okay, we're taking my car, so make sure everything is packed. Thankfully, it's only a 10-minute drive, so we can always drive back if we really need to. Come on, let's get going. A one-sided drive. While it really was only a few minutes, it felt like so much longer. Mom went on and on and on about how proud she is of Steven. It's not that I'm not proud of him too. I love him and we get on fine. I just always felt there was a difference between us. Him and his friends are so normal. He got good grades in school and became the first in our family to ever go to college. I'm not trying to live up to his standards, but I wonder if mom wants me to. Yeah, she probably does. She probably wants like 2 big scholars because it feeds her own ego to know that she raised 2 scholars. And also, you know, she wants the best for you and stuff, but if she really wanted the best for you, she would have gotten you tested for ADHD. But you know, it's all good. So I don't know what I want to do with my life, let alone what I should study next year. That's only if I don't get held back another year. 19 and not even in college yet. Okay, so that explains it. You should have figured it out by now. Everyone else has. Oh, man. Okay, so this mindset I do know. This one I know. The comparing yourself to others and being like, why can't you have gotten it done because everyone else got it done? Let me tell you something. In my family, I'm the runt of the fucking litter. I was not the smartest at all by far. I was probably the worst academically, and both of my brothers also played sports, which I did not do. In my house, actually, even there's like a trophy section with like a bunch of different trophies, both academic diplomas and stuff, or academic awards, and like trophies from winning tournaments in like baseball. And if you look at all those trophies, not a single one of those are mine. I contributed nothing in my family. Uh, so I know what it feels like to be the one to get to compare yourself to others, because it's like, can't contribute yourself to anything. If it makes you feel better, if you're in this scenario, chat, and if it makes you feel better, I am currently the favorite of both my parents, because even though my brothers were more academically and physically capable than I was, I am the best emotionally capable. And that was not thanks to my parents. That was thanks to a lot of my own decision making of being like, you know what? I don't want to carry this generational trauma, so I will put in the work to be a better person. I will even go to therapy and stuff. And I talk to my parents regularly, and they're just like, oh, you're so good to us. Your other brothers don't call or anything like that. And to be honest, it doesn't make me feel good to hear my parents compare me to my brothers now in the opposite way, where it's like, oh, like, I wish your brothers were more like you now. Because I was like, man, I was on the opposite side of this when I was younger, and it didn't feel good, and it doesn't feel good being on the winner side. So just don't compare us, please. But, I understand it. Why are you worrying about what others are doing? Exactly. We're just about there. Once we pull in, I've got to make sure that the caterers are still on time. So this is the place. It looks nice enough. I'm sure Steven will like it anyway. I wonder if Mom actually ordered any food I'd like. Probably not. To think that's your brother's car. He must have got here before us. That's fine. I think that's your brother's car. He must have got here before us. That's fine. Okay, bring the stuff inside. I need to make a phone call before I can head in. Sibling reunion. As I placed down some of the boxes I was told to bring in, I was suddenly lifted off the ground. Sis! I haven't seen you in like months. Finally, out of your room, I see. Put me down. Sorry, I forgot you don't like you like me doing that anymore. Just excited to see you is all. Okay, so our brother seems like he cares about us like a decent amount, so like, Mom somehow convinced you to help out? What did she do? Promise you some Ninja Guy merch? It's Thread Ninja, and no, she didn't. It wasn't exactly my choice to come here. Wanted to go to the mall with Lucy today. Yeah, I guess that sounds like Mom. Alright. But cheer up. There will be more weekends to see her, and I'm at least glad to see my little sis again. Also, where's Mom anyway? On the phone. Yep, okay, makes sense. Feels like she's always yelled at me growing up for being on mine too often, and now she's never off of it. My read of the brother so far is that he may be a little in terms of like the way he is with the sister, but I don't think it's antagonistic like the mom is. I just think it's like we're both in the shits. He might be just not like as in tune with our emotions as he could be, which is like, not even that big of a deal. I know that face. What's wrong? I'm happy for your promotion is all. Yeah, okay, and the rest? He knows it so well. Growing up, did Mom treat you the same as she does me? Oh, well, things are different now with her. She's basically got to raise you on her own, and with me gone, I'm sure she's just stressed is all. Don't be so worried about every little thing, because it will just eat at you. You're ruining his day. No, I'm not. You're making him worried. Oh, I just meant like with the phone and everything, you know. Because she's on hers all the time, but she still yells at me for being on it. Oh, haha. No, totally the same. I guess it must be hardwired into parents' brains to complain about the technology of young people. Heh. Yeah. We continued talking for a bit while setting up. A couple of hours later, people began to arrive. Everyone congratulated Steven. He seemed so happy. Is that what being proud of yourself looks like? It can look like that, yeah. That feeling of knowing you did a good job without having everyone else constantly support you because you can't seem to do anything yourself. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Even though he was able to make it and make something of himself, there is a really good chance that he probably did not enjoy it. Like, all because he was making something of himself doesn't mean it was a good experience. Like, he's good, he's reaping in the benefits now, you know, like he's celebrating now and shit, but like I feel like if he could have the same outcome of his life but with a good support system of people he can like rely on instead of having to like focus on doing it himself, I think he would take it in a heartbeat, the support system one. Because like who wouldn't want to have a good support system? He always got good grades, and I know everything wasn't perfect for him either, but still. Why does it feel like I matter less than him? Probably because I can't even do a stupid assignment. That's... Like, your mom doesn't help, but I feel like this is mostly your brain talking here. Hopefully we don't go home too late. Maybe if there's time, I get some of it done. Got half a page done yesterday, but I still have to do the other 9.5. Not to mention Milo's 10 pages as well now. Oh my god. When she said 10 pages before, I thought she meant that it is a 10-page report where each person's doing 5 and 5. Oh my god, she means that it's a 20-page report and each person's doing 10 and 10. Do in a week. Oh my god, yeah. These professors, are you in AP English? Actually, she said that she has bad grades and stuff, so she's probably not in AP. You're not even in AP and they have you doing all this? Good lord. That's crazy. What kind of person would have said no? Yeah. And so I'm thinking, I was just like, oh, it's such a scenario of like being a quote unquote good person to others anyway. That it's like, yeah, who would have said no? How can you even think that? You should be ashamed. Ugh, it's too loud in here. I can't think at all. There you are. I was looking for you. Why are you out here in the cold? Just very loud in there. Needing a minute. Well, when you're ready, come back inside because I'm sure your brother wants to see you a little more before he has to leave. I was like, here, take my jacket. It's too hot inside for it anyway, and I don't want you catching a cold. Thanks, Mom. Just making sure my favorite daughter is taken care of. I'm your only daughter. I mean, yeah, but you know. Okay, just make sure you come back in soon, alright? Sure, Mom. Yeah, that was a cute moment. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think the mom is a bad person or anything. I just think that she has a bad way of going about certain things. The party continued for far too long into the night. Mom drove Steven and his friends back to their place, which meant I had to wait until everyone had already left to go home. By the time we made it back home, I was too tired to even think about trying to do homework, which meant I got nothing done the entire day. Time to sleep. I really hope I'll have time to finish it. Maybe if I can do it all, I can just get most of it done. If I can't do it all, I can just get most of it done. Even if it isn't fully finished, I'd still get a passing grade. But what about Milo's part? I tell her, worded. I don't know what to do. Just concentrate on getting it done. This won't be a problem. If I don't end up having enough time, then I'll think about what I can do. I should just sleep for now. At least I've got a new episode of Thread Ninja to look forward to tomorrow. Couldn't you have done more today? Think about how much is left. How can you possibly finish it in time? At least in this scenario, the couldn't you do more today is like literally we couldn't have. Unless we like straight up said no to the mom thing. We couldn't have. There's other things that need to be done. Do the assignment. Forget about the assignment. Compromise the assignment. Make up your mind. Sunday. 5 days remain. Alright guys, well that's you got the brothers party ending. Guys, there's probably more endings, I'm not gonna lie. So that is attention deficit. I like this game again. Like it's a really good talking point in terms of like what it's like to deal with ADHD and stuff. And I feel like you guys should get in, give it a shot, check out the other endings, and just, you know, tell me what you think. I don't know how to talk about this because like I have undiagnosed ADHD. So all I can say is just from like what I feel in my experiences as someone who probably doesn't actually officially have ADHD. So I don't feel like I have the authority to talk on the topic. All I can talk about is just like my experiences and how I deal with it and how it feels for me. But like, yeah, I mean, if you guys are interested in it, I definitely recommend it. I like where this is going. I like the way it's presented. I think it's presented really cool, really nice. That concentrate moment was really fucking funny. And there's a lot to talk about with this game. I will say there's a lot to talk about with this game and like what it's trying to portray. So guys, if any of that interests you, the link of this game will be in the description below. Check it out and give some love to the devs. And yeah, you can hit a like button, comment button, or you can leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button so you can be notified when the next episode drops. If any of that interests you, I'll see you there. Kiss your homies, good night for me. Bye bye.